Hi, good morning. I'm Mr. Allan. Today for our lesson, we're going to need our home learning book, a pencil, a ruler, and a highlighter. Pause the video to go and get those now. Today, we're going to be learning about nouns. So, if you've got someone watching here with you, or if you're on your own, I'm going to give you 30 seconds now to write your definition of what you think a noun is. So pause the video, 30 seconds, write that now. Perfect. So you should now have written your own definition of a noun. Let's have a look at what we've got on here. So a noun is a word used to identify a class of people, place, or thing. Now there are lots of different nouns, and this week we're going to be looking at all the different types. But today we're going to be looking at a concrete and a common noun. I've got another challenge. So when I say go, you've got 10 seconds to go and find as many things as you can in your house. Go. Right, so I found lots of things in my house. I found a knife, a fork, and a spoon. All of these are a concrete noun. You can touch them, you can hold them, you know exactly what they are. They are specific. I've also found a banana and an apple. Again, a concrete noun. I've also found some pens, some baby wipes, and a book. Again, all of these things are concrete nouns. But I've also got some common nouns on my table. Can anyone think of a word that might describe all of those, or all of these? Let's take a look at the difference between concrete and common. A common noun is a non-specific thing. So you could call all of these cutlery. A piece of cutlery could be any of those. Can you think of a common noun for a banana and an apple? Yes, fruit. Well done, guys. And a concrete noun is a specific item. So anything that has it's only one thing. This pen here, these pegs, my wipes. So hopefully you now have an idea of a difference between a concrete noun and a common noun. Right, we're now going to move on to task 1. I'm about to show you an image from our book, and I want you to find 5 concrete nouns, so 5 specific things, and 2 common nouns, 2 non-specific things, okay? Now remember, this task is going to take about 2 minutes, and you need to make sure you put it into your book. Remember, whenever we pick up a pencil, we pick it up with a purpose. So making sure you're using your best handwriting, pinch and a rest, 6 feet on the floor, that's 4 legs and 2 feet, okay? So, the picture's going to come into frame. Now pause the picture and write down those 5 common nouns and 2 concrete nouns. You've got 2 minutes, go. So, you should have written down all of those nouns. Can you tell me some of the ones that you found?
Birds.
Birds. Now a bird is a non-specific thing because there's lots of different types. So that will go down in our common group. Have we got any more?
Bus.
A bus. Now, there are lots of different types of bus, but it is something that we can go out and touch. So we're going to have that down as our concrete noun.
A lamppost.
A lamppost. If you have any, just shout them out.
Phone box.
I am going to have to put a ... under there because I'm not sure if that's how we spell lamppost. I'm going to have to go and check.
Car.
Car.
Train station.
Train station.
Pigeon.
Oh, now, pigeon's a funny one. I always spell it wrong. I always think it's got a D in it, but it doesn't. So it's a piggy-on. Good. So we found lots of concrete nouns. We haven't found very common nouns. If we remember, all of these were concrete nouns, and together we could have called them cutlery to describe them. Anyone think of a word that you could use to describe a bus and a car and a train? Mrs. Allan?
Vehicle.
Perfect.
Vehicles.
Or vehicles. Amazing, isn't it? And currently, in the picture we saw a train station, in the back there were some houses. All of these are different
Buildings.
buildings. Perfect. Hopefully you would have found some of those concrete nouns and common nouns in your book. Can you tick them off to show that you've got them? Well done. Right, we're now going to move on to task 2. So remember, today we are learning to understand nouns. So you've done your first task and we've looked at an image. Now we're going to apply that same thing, but we're going to make it a little bit harder. So this time I'm going to show you a page of text and I want you to go through it again and see if you can find some common and concrete nouns. Now this is going to take a little bit longer. This is going to be about 5 minutes. So I'm going to bring the picture up nice and close, pause the video, take some time and see what you can find in the text, okay? Amazing, guys. So you should have just completed task 2. Okay, so we had our text and we needed to find the common or the concrete nouns inside of the text. Mrs. Allan and I found traffic and building for common nouns. So if you've got those, give yourself a little tick. And for concrete, we found loads, but some of the ones that jumped out to us were button, eyeballs, engine, car, clouds, wand, and dashboard. So if you found those, give them a tick. If you found some more, please don't hesitate to put them in your comments and tell me all about the ones you found. Now we're moving on to the final task. You need to apply this knowledge that we've just been learning all about. So can you, now in your own words, so not just what I've written on the board, can you write a definition of a common noun and a concrete noun? I want you to make sure when you write your definition, you've used 3 examples of each. Then we get onto the fun part, the challenge section, okay? You get a chance to be the teacher. Can you go out into your house? Can you find someone and can you teach them all about common and concrete nouns? Could you film yourself teaching them, or could you just film them explaining to me what they are so I know that you've been a teacher as well? It's been really good learning with you guys today, but we have to remember whenever we do our work, it needs to be set out really, really well. So as we've been doing our lessons today, Mrs. Allan's been doing hers as well. And you can see she's done it beautifully with a title, a date, and really well put out and worked out. So remember, whenever you pick up a pen with a purpose, we need to make sure we're doing the best we can. Once you've finished it all, take a photo of your finished work and put it onto Seesaw so that we can mark it. And I can't wait to see you again.